If you want to host the best open house, you have found the right video. So today I'm going to talk about hosting an open house, going through presentation, hosting the open house, and the follow-up after the open house. If we haven't met yet, my name is Heather Knox. I am a mentor and a real estate coach, and I make content to help realtors with their business and getting started in real estate. Now, before we get started, if you would like to set up a one-on-one call with me or check out any of the templates that I have, you can check out in the description below is the links to my stores. All right, let's dive in and get started. So in this video, we're gonna go through preparation, hosting, and follow-up. So let's start with the preparation. Now the preparation you wanna start 5 days before. So I would say start on Monday for an open house that you're going to host Saturday and Sunday. So let's start with the preparation. Marketing. Marketing is the main thing you're going to be wanting to do 5 days before for this open house. So we're going to start with inputting it in the MLS. And if you didn't know that, in the MLS, there's an open house section. You put the date, the time, if you're going to have refreshments, and it will send to all the third parties. So the open house goes out to everyone. So next for preparation, you're going to want to make a flyer. And this flyer is going to go out on all of your social media as well as in person. So on this flyer, you're going to have the address, the date, how many bedrooms, some information about the house. But on the flyer, you want to leave out some detailed information. Maybe don't put if it has an amazing kitchen or an amazing backyard. You can write that, but don't add the pictures of that so that it keeps people guessing on what that house actually looks like and makes them want to come and see that house in person. So with this flyer, you're gonna put this on all of your social media and you're gonna send out ads. You're gonna put some money behind this and send out ads to the local area, maybe even a bigger reach of an area for people that are maybe coming in from out of town, and put some money behind these ads, get that flyer out there, I would say on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then again, do that flyer on Friday and get that flyer out to all of your social media, Instagram, Facebook, and I don't mean boosting a post. Don't put a post out and then boost it. Actually go into the ads and make an ad. If you have any questions about making ads on your Facebook, send me a comment. I know how to do them and I can help walk you through it. But ads, not boosting, is the way that you want to do getting your flyers out to everyone. So next with that flyer, you're going to go to all of the local stores, all of the local coffee shops, all of the local area shops that are right around that house, maybe within a mile radius, and ask them if you can leave those flyers on the counter. That is a great way for people to see, hey, there's an open house coming. I could be at this coffee shop, come and get my coffee from here every morning if I happen to live in this house. Hair salons, nail salons, a lot of those places will let you leave the flyer there so then they can come to your open house on the weekend. And next, what you want to do with those flyers is the day of your open house. You want to walk door to door and hand out these flyers to the neighbors. Invite them to the open house because they might have a cousin, an uncle, a friend, a mom, whoever it is, and maybe they haven't seen that the house is for sale. Maybe they just didn't pay attention to it when they were off getting the mail. And now you are personally handing them a flyer to come and visit the open house. So we are still on preparation. So as I mentioned, you're gonna go to all of the neighbors and hand out the flyers to them. You can do this, say the day before, maybe so then they can get an idea of what their schedule is going to be. But I would also do it the day of and invite them to an exclusive viewing 30 minutes before the open house is gonna start. Have them come in and say, this is a neighbor exclusive only opportunity to come and see this home. All right, we're going to backtrack to the day before the open house. So the day before the open house, you're going to put out all of your signs. You're gonna go put them out into the street, out onto the corners. You're gonna put one in front of the house. And if this is in a gated community, you're gonna wanna put one right outside of the gate that has a message on it, a sheet of paper, and just write on there, text your phone number with the code to get inside of the gate. And so anyone who has to come in, they have to text your number, which now gives you their number, first off, and then you're gonna be able to call them or text them back the gate code so they can come into the open house. So gated communities do get a little tricky when it comes to hosting an open house, but I have hosted multiple open houses in gated communities and people will text if they really wanna come in and see the house. So that is what you're going to do the day before the open house. Another thing you're gonna want to do the day or two before the open house is learn everything about the house. So the couple days before when you're out putting out flyers at all the local nail salons and coffee shops, Go around and learn what stores are in the area, so you can tell the people at the open house, hey, there's just a coffee shop down the street. Hey, the elementary school is, within walking distance or bike riding distance from this school. So you're gonna wanna know where the amenity center is, what the amenities are, what the HOA is, all of the details about this home. So if someone comes in and, wants to talk about the neighborhood, you're gonna be the information for them. Let's talk about another thing to get prepared for an open house is feedback sheets. So a lot of agents use sign-in sheets, or they use a QR code that then takes the person to a sign-in area. A lot of people give fake information because they don't want to be bombarded by calls after from a realtor. So let's use a feedback sheet that your potential, walkthrough client could be filling out about this home, not realizing that they're actually giving information. So on the feedback sheet, you're going to be giving questions on, what do you like about the house? What's your best feature? What would you change about the house? Maybe are you interested? Are you not? So this feedback sheet, you're gonna actually hand to that person that comes to the open house right when they walk in. So instead of handing them a sign-in sheet and saying, hey, give me all your information, you're gonna give them a clipboard, a pen, and a feedback sheet, and offer them some of the snacks that you have sitting out and be like, hey, if you wouldn't mind while you're walking through this home, the seller would really appreciate some feedback on this home to help us get it sold. So on this sheet, they're gonna be walking through the house and answering the questions, and most likely, 80% probably likely, you're gonna get that person to fill out their information because they're giving their honest feedback. I have an already made template of a feedback sheet, so down in my description, if you click on the feedback sheet, you can download your own template. All right, y'all, we finally made it to hosting day. It is the day of, everyone is excited, the house is clean, you're ready to go, you have all of your stuff prepared. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do before you get there, since your signs are already out, you don't have to rush that much in the morning to get there, get your signs out at 8 a.m. for a 12 o'clock open house. It's already done for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to stop by the store and you're going to get balloons, and a good amount of them, okay? So you're gonna wanna put them on your signs that you put out. You're gonna wanna put them on the front gate. You're gonna wanna put them on the mailbox if there's one outside of the home, or the for sale sign that's outside. Hang them on the street light. You're gonna wanna put balloons to make people want it to be an inviting place to come, and they feel comfortable coming in like they should be here, okay? So once you put all the balloons up and get all of that going, you're also gonna wanna get some snacks from the grocery store. Get some drinks, get some pre-packaged snacks so people feel comfortable, grabbing them. Get some ones for their kids that are coming in, because people are gonna bring their kids in and their kids are gonna want some goldfish. Make sure you get some prepared snacks that you can have on the counter that people feel comfortable, grabbing and walking around the house with, but also not messy. Don't get like Cheetos that are gonna get cheese puffs all over the place, okay? So get your balloons, get your snacks, get your water, have it all set up in front with the clipboards and the pens and the feedback sheets so people are ready to go. All right, now we are inside of the house, and here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna walk in, you're gonna open up all of the bedroom doors, all of the bathroom doors, any of the rooms that you want people to go into, okay? You're gonna turn on all of the lights, you're gonna open up all of the blinds, you're gonna make it very bright and inviting. Maybe light a nice, mildly scented candle, and then you're gonna wanna have music. So have a little speaker, I actually have one sitting right here, just a little speaker, a couple, $40 on Amazon, you can grab one of these and they are great sounding. And just set it in the background off on the counter and just have, some upbeat kind of like, not total dancing pop music, but like not super slow, like where you want to fall asleep. So have like some upbeat, happy music playing in the background. Maybe, that kind of gets people like moving. So have some music definitely playing in the background, along with your drinks and snacks, along with your feedback sheets, and everyone is happy. So along with any of this, if this is kind of getting to be a little bit too much, lenders love to partner with you on hosting open houses. Not only is it, another person in there that can talk on interest rates, what's going on with the money and the financials and all of that, and if they want to talk to someone about all of that about this home, that person is there. And safety. So you do have another person with you, so you're there and you're not all alone in case someone comes in that might be a threat. All right, you have your entire open house all set up and you're just waiting for those people to start flooding in. So they start coming, and what happens next? Do you freak out? Do you, welcome them too much? Just calm down, be, normal, just hello, hey, how are you? Welcome to the open house. Here's some information. So instead of, hey, let me show you around and, be all up in their face, kind of sit back, let them come into the house, and then, hey, welcome. Here's on the island, you have your clipboard, some snacks, go ahead and grab this. So if you wouldn't mind, for my sellers, they're asking if you can fill out a feedback sheet here. Nice and simple, nothing to it really, name, maybe email if they'll give it to you, and a phone number, and but don't ask for it. Just have it on there with all of the information on the feedback sheet. And here, if you wouldn't mind, while you walk around the house, take your time and feel free to fill out the feedback sheet and just hand it back to me when you're done, just as easy as that. Okay, so then they're gonna take their feedback sheet. One thing I really want you to also have on that feedback sheet is the MLS information. So print out the MLS information. The clipboard should have the feedback sheet, the MLS sheet, and you could also put your business card on there if you want. But on the MLS sheet should have your information when you printed it out. But give them that and let them walk around casually around the house and then say, hey, I'm here if you have any questions. So now that we've gone through preparation and actually hosting the open house, now we're gonna go into the follow-up. Once the open house is done, you have all of your feedback sheets from all of the people that came through the open house, you closed up and you're on to the next day. So if you are not the listing agent should be following up with you on how many groups came through, what do you think the feedback was, like how did everything go, is there anything, that I need to know about the home, something that happened, anything like that. So make sure that you're following up with that listing agent if they let you host an open house for them. Okay, so after that, you're gonna have your list of all of your feedback sheets. You're gonna have your, some names, some emails, some phone numbers, whatever it is that you get from those people that came through. And now you're gonna wanna follow up with them. So I would definitely start with a phone call the next day and just checking in. I saw you came through the open house yesterday, just seeing if you had any questions, if there was anything about this home that maybe you were interested in. If they do have a realtor and they said on their feedback sheet that they had a realtor, feel free to follow up with that realtor and see if, this house might be something that their client might be interested in. If they don't have a realtor, that right now is a perfect opportunity for you to bring that person in as a potential buyer client. So once you've made a couple of phone calls and maybe they haven't answered or you got their voicemail, definitely leave a voicemail, send a text with your business card, and just a simple hey, just checking to see if you had any questions. And if they are not represented by someone, try to get that appointment set to become their buyer's agent. Can I send you any homes? Is there anything that I can help you with? Do you want to know more about the area? Any of that, and that can be done through a phone call, a text message, and a video text is actually a very great thing to do. Make a video. Hey, they recognize your face from yesterday at the open house. Hey, just checking in. Send them a video, seeing if you had any questions, if there's anything I can help you with, maybe your potential home search, if you maybe needed to talk to a lender, any of those kind of options, just offer them value and help instead of, I need to help you sell this house, I need to help you, buy a house. Don't just be into the sales mode. Get into the value and education mode of helping these people, and they will see that and then potentially want you to help them, and now you can be the realtor and that would be your client. I hope this video helped you to be able to plan the perfect open house coming up. We went through preparation, hosting, and follow-up. I have templates available. If there are any templates that you would like for your open house, I have the sheets that say welcome, I have the feedback sheets, I have a whole sheet on how to get ready for an open house written out in case you didn't take any notes during this video, which I hope that you did. Down in my description is all of the links to get all of the information on hosting an amazing open house. So I hope that this video helped you, and if you liked it, please send me any comments below. If you'd like to see any more of my videos on my realtor coaching mentorship program, please subscribe below, click the notification bell so you get notified anytime that I have any videos coming upon. I also am on TikTok and on Instagram and on Facebook. My @ is Move to Texas with Heather. So if you want to go find me on any of those platforms, I will also put them down in the description below. Thank you so much for watching.